we go. We're recording.
Great. So we're doing this cool thing that Mark Preston showed us how to do. Just making pizza in these pie tins. We used Jiffy pizza dough crust mix.
Actually, that's going to make it sideways.
Mixed it up. Our pizza sauce that we spread around.
How much you putting in there? About a spoonful?
A couple of spoonfuls. I like a lot of sauce.
Ah, all right.
And then a bunch of good mozzarella cheese. I also like a lot of cheese. Some pepperoni slices, pre-cut, so it was easy to use for the patrol.
That's what happened. Well, an American Indian.
And
but it didn't get put in the program.
put the top on to the pie iron.
Especially the restaurant there.
We could do this in a campfire or over a stove, or do it over a camp stove.
I'm one of those like program that does
denominational
just been on Thanksgiving service in Grand Rapids each year, and it's always interesting.
So we're gonna leave it on here for a few minutes.
Everybody from the atheist to the Hindu to the American Indian.
That's all you do.
That's it.
It's pretty simple, isn't it?
Turns out awesome. This is my third one. Besides the salad. So it was really good.
What are you thinking? I
Yeah, I'm going to try this on family campouts as well as with scouts. I think it'll be great.
Your boys will really love this. Have you had to meet a teenager who could say no to a pizza?
Yeah, I know. No kidding.
But it's even like when they're offended because, you know, other people are saying a prayer or talking about Jesus. You know, it's like, well, why are you offended? You know, if you don't believe in it, it shouldn't matter.
We struggle with that. I mean, we've got still, even in our school, we still have prayer. They still say prayer before swim meets and games, and
that's great. How do they get away with that?
I was gonna say it's illegal.
Yeah,
it is not illegal.
Yeah, it is.
No,
it's guidelines.
Maybe against guidelines and that.
See the progress?
Well,
a few more minutes, this thing will be ready to go.
It's like Adobe's.
He's filming this for posterity.
I'm gonna put it on the YouTube account.
Oh, this is actually a movie film.
Yeah.
Want to look at mine?
It's the same camera I used to record our rocket launch. Wow, that's looking good.
You went out there mowing it, trimming it, and weeds.
No, but what you do is say you fight scorpions and rattlesnakes and trying to do something else. That's just it, you know.
It's good that they announced I think it was a good decision to do the collection tomorrow during this room.
Yeah.
That's a good solution. I had one of the gentlemen up here give me a donation last night already. He said, I'm glad, you know, that was brought up, and he got out his wallet, took out a bunch of cash.
$300, $100
No,
bills.
but said here. I said, okay, well, you know, however they decide to collect it, I'll make sure it gets
collected during the service. In fact, we're going to have someone from that patrol get up and talk about it.
That's good.
There are some interesting facts they shared with us there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's really good.
We got that in an award in our stake. It's actually the bishop's home.
Should we take a look?
Yep. Yeah, they were having a fireside, but on fireside.
It's getting there. See how the crust is turning gold around the edges here?
Up there.
I think this one's about done, or?
Oh, that one's looking good. You just got a little bit more on that one right there.
Can I swap you sides, Charles? I need to get the other side of mine onto the thing. Thanks.
Thanks.
Mark, you said that in a campfire you can cook this in about 2 minutes?
Yep, because you're using coals. The coals will be a lot hotter than the burner
Probably
is.
gets more hot on top
Yep.
too, so it cooks down.
Yep. And you just basically stick, you find a nice warm, open spot where the flame isn't coming out the fire, but a nice cold thing. Put it in there, and it just cooks a lot faster on open
And do
fire.
you stick it in the coals so there are coals on top too?
No.
Or just on top of the
Just
coals?
on top of the coals.
Okay.
Being in charge and being in charge of him and making sure that you're
Great stuff.
Yeah, be careful with the campfire, because that one, like I said, with this heat, it's a controlled heat. You can really control the temperature of the campfire.
Right.
If you're not sure, if you use one spot cooked real well, you don't get that spot again, you're going to have to kind of adjust your time.
Right.
That's where you would do kind of some pull in, pull outs, put it back in, check it real quick.
How'd it go, Ziggy?
this one area, I let him run.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they couldn't get in, or they're not in
No,
there?
they could not get in.
You're
They'd
kidding.
have to call a locksmith. So I called my wife, and she'll be up here tomorrow afternoon.
Man, I'm sorry.
So that'll cost me a bobble.
The locksmith might be cheaper.
Oh, a bobble for your wife. That's cheaper than.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking on
I
the way
think the
back.
locksmith actually would be cheaper. I bet it doesn't cost that much.
It's not. It's expensive.
Is it really?
Yeah,
How,
imagine
how far do you live from here,
$100
Ziggy?
bill.
Yeah, I
Or
had.
minimum. The ranger was saying that with the newer cars, they can't break into them. They'd have to break a window. The locksmith would actually make a key.
Oh,
We
there
can't
you
break
go.
into them either. the newer
That's
cars.
about ready.
What do you
Just
think?
a little more.
Just a bit more.
Just a bit more.
The dough is forming up.
I'm sorry, I saw Gone in 60 Seconds and they stole every single car on the planet.
Actually, not 100 times. Yeah.
You saw it 100 times and you couldn't break in? You should have it down by now.
I do, but only on exotic, nice cars.
Lamborghinis,
Yeah.
1963 Cobra 350.
Alright,
It's a pretty exotic Jeep though, not the old Wrangler. No.
Not quite
maybe not
yet.
quite, eh?
Yeah, that one edge looks. Just break that.
We hope not.
Might broke the stick that was underneath it.
Built specially by Carroll Shelby Ford. And they had these
Smoke you're seeing is from you got cheese hanging on the
Oh,
outside.
yeah.
There.
All right, we're declaring it done.
Yeah, I would. That looks good. Guy.
Looks great. Thank
so
you.
let's take it over to the
Okay.
plate and we'll look at the final product.
Overnight those things for like $10.
I've just been eating it out of the bowl.
He wanted to come to drink.
Still sizzling.
Might be too late for it to get in.
So I've been every year for
Hear that sizzle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so he
That would have been a whole lot
calls
cheaper
my
to
brother
drive
and he
up here.
says, I want to come, but I got to be out of town. I won't be back in until I can just fly right there.
Still cooking.
She certainly
And he
wasn't
says,
happy when
let's
I told
meet the week before,
He
and I'll
did
just
it.
give you
Perfect
my car.
pizza.
Gotta work
And you
tonight,
just drive
so
it
There
over
you
and
go.
keep it in your
Thank
garage.
you. Thanks for teaching us.
My
Thank
buddy
you.
drives